YouTube, what's good? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video, guys. And today is Monday, and it's Waiver Wire Monday, guys. And I gotta get y'all ahead of your curve. I don't care that I came home late and I had to work all day because I know this is very important. And I missed one Waiver Wire video. I won't do that again, guys, because I gotta give y'all the keys to win your fantasy leagues, guys. So let's get started today, guys. And I'm gonna give you five guys from each position, from your quarterback position, running back position, wide receiver, and tight end, guys. So let's get started, guys. And I'm gonna start off with the quarterbacks, guys. So this is no particular order. It's just these five guys. And first one, guys, is Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton performed well for the Cowboys yesterday, guys, and he has a matchup against Washington. With those weapons out there, with CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and Amari Cooper, you have to play him. You just want to see that he's not going to turn the ball over like he used to do for Cincinnati, and you've seen that he can hold true. Now, Washington can be a bad matchup because they do get after the quarterback, and Dallas offensive line has been hurt. So you can just pick him up and maybe stash him, or maybe you can pick up one of these other quarterbacks. So let me move forward, guys. My next quarterback that you can play or stash is Joe Flacco. Yes, I said it. Joe Flacco, guys. And the reason why I'm telling you to play Joe Flacco is because of the matchups that he's going to have in the playoffs. You got two great deep threats with Bashard Perriman and also Denzel Mims. And you see when Joe Flacco is out there, guys, that Jamison Crowder targets goes down. So it's actually for the deep threat. So, guys, if you want to target these guys going into playoff, these Jets receivers, I believe it's a great idea, guys. Maybe not this week because Miami defense is strong, but maybe going forward, guys. So let's get on to my other quarterbacks, guys. And my other quarterback is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins from Minnesota, guys. Kirk Cousins has the best 3 or 4 game trend probably than any other quarterback in the league right now. He's been on 30 points, 40 points for the last 3 to 4 weeks. And guys, he's also they play in Carolina. Now Carolina is not bad as far as their pass defense, but they can be handled. But so with this great run game from Dalvin Cook, I believe it always opened it up to throw one-on-one with Kirk Cousins. So they don't ask Kirk Cousins to throw into 3-man rush, which is a lot of guys in the passing game who defend the passing game. So they ask him when they're trying to sit out to stop Dalvin Cook, boom, then he got one-on-one with Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen or Irv Smith Jr. with a linebacker, guys. So I love Kirk Cousins going forward for any week going forward, guys. It's all in how you feel and what's available to you. So let's get on to my other quarterback, guys. And my other quarterback is Alex Smith. Yes, I said Alex Smith. Now, Alex Smith game trends is not very enticing, but check this out. Alex Smith, guys, he's like a great captain on a ship that's been like about to crash. He's steering the ship and making everything come back together where everything's going to be okay. They're not going to capsize. So, guys, I love Alex Smith because once everything gets settled, and as you can see, it happened last week, guys like Steven Sims, Logan Thomas, Antonio Gibson, J.D. McKissick, Cam Sims, Terry McLaurin, these guys are going to hit. He has a lot of weapons. And Alex Smith is the guy that's going to get the ball out quick and not going to take sacks like the other quarterbacks or the previous quarterbacks from him, guys. So let's move on, guys. And my last quarterback, but not least, and y'all know this is obvious, is Taysom Hill. Yes, I said it. Taysom Hill, guys. And the reason why I'm telling you to play Taysom Hill is because guys that have quarterbacks outside the top 10, 11, and 12, you need to make a decision. You need to make a decision between, is Taysom Hill the best play? Is Ryan Tannehill going to play better than Taysom Hill? I don't think so. Even though I love Ryan Tannehill going into the playoffs. But it's some decisions you're going to have to make, guys. Don't be scared to start Taysom Hill over them. So even in the playoffs going forward. Now, Deshaun Watson can be a great matchup, but why not play Taysom Hill with an easier matchup going against a weaker team than you play Deshaun Watson going against Baltimore or somebody with a strong defense. So, guys, I love Taysom Hill. You're going to have to be strong enough to make the decision. It's not a hands-down great decision where you drop top 5 quarterbacks, but 9, 10, 11, 12 quarterbacks in the top 12 for the remainder of the season, you can drop some of these guys and play Taysom Hill because you don't want to get beat by a couple of points and Taysom Hill scored 20 more points than your quarterback that you had starting. So let's move on, guys. Let's go move on to my tight ends. In no particular order, Logan Thomas from Washington. Like I said, I told you what Alex Smith's going to be doing, so I love Logan Thomas going forward, and I believe the tight end is basically, guys, a dart shoot. So basically, you don't worry about it. You just play a guy with a good matchup and let the ball fall where it's going to fall, guys. So I love Logan Thomas going forward. My other tight end guys is Eric Ebron from Pittsburgh. A lot of mouths to feed in the offense, but Eric Ebron, because he's not gonna get double coverage, nobody's gonna focal point him. He's gonna be able to have touchdowns. So he's a great play, guys. If that's the guy that's left out there to play. So let's move on to my other tight end, guys. And this tight end is from Philadelphia Eagles, and it's Richard Rodgers, and he's playing Seattle. So guys, he's the number 2 tight end right now while Zach Ertz hurt, but they running a lot of 12 personnel with double tight. So he's actually helping, he's chipping defense in, he's chipping linebackers to keep Carson Wentz up. Now Carson Wentz is a whole nother story. So maybe you can find another play, but Carson Wentz, that's why I don't even have him in my quarterback streams of the week. I don't like it. I'm not going to ask y'all to play a herky-jerky quarterback. Herky-jerky is my rhetoric for saying he don't know what to do. Bam, sack happens. That's herky-jerky. That's not, okay, I see it, I know what the read is, I'm hitting it. Okay, sometimes you get sacked with that, but herky-jerky will get you sacked most of the time. I wouldn't be surprised if Jalen Hurts comes in by the end of this year. Yes, guys, I said what I said. This is a golden nugget. Jalen Hurts could come in and take Carson Wentz's position by the end of the year. So my other tight end, guys, is Mike Gesicki. Now, Mike Gesicki, because he's that talent, I'm always going to talk about him as long as he's still like on less than 50% in leagues. Mike Gesicki is a beast. He can run fast. He can jump high. He's getting better with his route runner. He's maybe not block as good to be a tight end, but he will learn that too, guys. And they playing the Jets. That's a great matchup. So Tua's playing. They're gonna try to get Tua and him on the same page, guys. So let's get on to my last but not least tight end is Irv Smith Jr. And he's from Minnesota, guys. And I talked about him in previous videos. He is playing Carolina that is pretty good against tight ends, but Irv Smith Jr. is playing with Dalvin Cook. And when you playing with Dalvin Cook, you always gonna have one-on-one matchups with the linebacker, guys. So let's get on to my running backs, guys. And one of my running backs that I'm going to tell you to stream this week, that you can stream if you need to, if your guy's out on COVID, whatever the situation is, especially what happened with going on with Baltimore right now, is Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard is a good backup running back. He's a great flex play. They're not just going to use Zeke every down anymore. It's just they don't want to do that to Zeke. They know he had a lot of mileage on him, so Tony Pollard will get work, and he's going against Washington. Good front, but can they shut down the run game? I don't know. They ran the game against Pittsburgh pretty good. So if you can beat Pittsburgh in the run game, you can beat anybody in the run game. So my next running back, guys, that I'm going to tell you to stream or play is Savon Ahmed. Now, he's from Miami, and he's playing the New York Jets. The Jets' run defense is not strong right now. So Savon Ahmed, as Tua gets more better and gets more acclimated with the offense, Savon Ahmed is going to do better. It's just kind of like Gaskin. Remember in the beginning of the season, Gaskin was teeter-tottering. But as the quarterback position started playing better, as Fitzpatrick got better, Gaskin's got better. So that I believe the same thing with Savon Ahmed. It's the flow of the offense. Another guy, guys, that you can stream is Le'Veon Bell. Did you see how he played? He looked a little bit more like Le'Veon Bell. So the reason why you would play Le'Veon Bell or stash him is because the weather's getting cold. So when the weather get cold, I wouldn't be surprised if him and Clyde are used heavily and then that maybe they throw a little bit to Kelsey, a little bit to Tyreek. But I believe Le'Veon Bell is coming, and he will have a place in this offense, especially when the weather gets cold and the weather gets bad. So, guys, another running back is Gus Edwards. Now, the reason why I'm telling you to play Gus Edwards because the rest of the Baltimore running backs are out with COVID. J.K. Dobbins and Ingram. Now, Gus Edwards is playing Pittsburgh, but remember he had a good game against Pittsburgh last time, so that doesn't matter, guys. And plus you got Lamar Jackson, so you have to stop Lamar, and then the Gus Edwards would be the second tier stop, and that's better matchup for Gus because they're keying in on Lamar Jackson. So guys, my last but not least running back that you should stream this week, or you can play, is James White. He the PPR man, great flex play. Rex Burkhead got hurt. He was getting some pass down work. Now that's going all to James White. Damian Harris not going to get all the pass work, and Sony Michel is not going to get any pass work. So James White is a guy that you can play for a safe floor of 12 to 15 points, guys. I believe that. So guys, let's move on to my wide receiver position, and this is the last position that we're going to do on this video for his waiver wire. And the first guy I'm going to talk about is Bashard Perriman. And remember, he's from the Jets, and I told you about Joe Flacco. These Bashard Perriman and Denzel Mims will be league-winning acquisitions for us the playoffs, guys. You can get number 1 and number 2 guys that nobody wants because the offense looks bad, and they didn't think they were going to do anything unless they watch this video or they can see this trend that's happening. So you're going to be ahead of the curve, guys, getting this getting Joe Flacco and his weapons. So I love Bashard Perriman going forward. Maybe not this week against Miami, but I like them going forward. And another guy is Curtis 50 Cent Samuel. Yes, I said it. Curtis 50 Cent Samuel from Carolina. I call him 50 Cent Samuel. One of my subscribers helped give me that name. But guys, they play in Minnesota. I like him better than Mike Davis. It seems that they trying to get him the ball. They like him as a weapon. When you like him as a weapon, it's like getting Tyreek Hill the ball his first 2 years. They liked him as a weapon. No, it might not have been a matchup for him or whatever, but they was going to find a way to get him the ball, and that's Curtis Samuel. They find ways to get him the ball, guys, so you can pick him up for whatever. Okay, so my other receiver guys are from Dallas Cowboys. It's Michael Gallup. Yes, he had 3 drops, but he got behind the defense. So I love Michael Gallup going forward. He's playing against Washington, and you just have to take these weapons and see what they follow. So if you got a guy that's on COVID and you need to play, Michael Gallup is not bad. Now, I'm not going to get a bunch of guys like this in my lineup, but Michael Gallup, for his flex play, you will be okay. So let's get on to my other receiver. This receiver is from the Washington Redskins, guys. And maybe I shouldn't say Redskins. I'm sorry, the Washington football team. And the reason why I'm telling you to pick up Steven Sims is because, guys, his chemistry with Alex Smith. Did you know before Alex Smith got hurt last year that him and Steven Sims was on a wide receiver 2 for his projection? So when he went down, it didn't click with him anymore. But that's why I love Alex Smith. I know his numbers will get better. He could be a league-winning player in the playoffs. I'm talking about Alex Smith because of Steven Sims doing good, and other like Terry McLaurin and Logan Thomas. I believe there's a lot of weapons in this offense, and Alex Smith is going to be dishing it out. So I just want to let y'all know about Steven Sims in case you can stash him. You don't want to bid on him when he hits. Guys, so another guy, my last but not least guy that I'm talking about as far as a receiver is Olamide Zaccheaus. Yes, Olamide Zaccheaus, guys. And the reason why I'm talking about Olamide Zaccheaus is because, remember, Julio got hurt. And there have been games where Julio went down, or even with Julio a game or two, Olamide has had big games, a big boomer. He's more athletically talented than Calvin, but not a better route runner. Calvin is a better route runner, but Olamide is a better athlete. So that's why I love Olamide. I believe like next year they will have a more defined role for him. So guys, if you can pick up Olamide, he could have a big game if you need to stream one receiver. So guys, I hope you hit the thumbs up button on this video. I hope you subscribe to this channel if you like this content, because I'm going to keep giving you cutting edge videos like this, guys. So guys, I hope you enjoy the game tonight. It's your boy TD. God bless.